Hello Hunters, Paper here from Paper&Geno, and today we're taking on HR2 and the urgent quest to get into HR3. Now once again, the rules in place for the challenge: number 1, no armor; number 2, rotating weapons after each completed quest; number 3, only completing the gathering hub quest; no village; number 4, no glitches; and number 5, only completing it solo. So, Monster Hunter No Armor Challenge HR2. Of course, like the video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell for future updates. Last time we did our hunts, Tetranodon really destroyed me. Since I was unprepared with the upgrades, I wanted to go ahead and upgrade all of our weaponry and prepare different weapons. This time I want to plan out what weapons I will need for each hunt. That is why we are tackling Lagombi for better ice weaponry. Now, one mechanic we utilize is going to be the new Wyvern riding system, since it is very strong, since you can deal a buttload of damage, but of course the monsters give a really huge opening against them as well, so we can go ahead and utilize our new weapons. One thing to note in Monster Hunter Rise is hunting and completing specific amounts of hunts actually unlocks the urgent quest for you. Well, the main ones actually have like a little symbol next to their name.
Easy.
Next up is using the hammer on Bashatin. He is a flying squirrel monkey. Honestly, there's not much you can say else. And the hammer is another weapon I have not really used, and since that's the case, all I know is that the hammer bonks with the capital B-O-N-K. Bashatin plays with his food too much, that he loses all of it when we take him down. So it just flies in the air. I like that. Afterwards, we start using the best musically bonking weapon in the game, Hunting Horn. I mean, hunting is in the name of the weapon. Pookie Pookie is the one to take all of our musical bonks, and honestly, it's just annoying with poison. Yeah, that's all it got. Now, I really think that they buffed the Hunting Horn in this game, and it's really great. All the wire bug moves feel so nice to use, and it actually has a really cool style where it just constantly dishes out damage while you're playing all the songs. I just love it. Now, Pookie Pookie wants to have a party during the panorama, and everyone starts the fight, which we insist in the chaos.
What's up, bro? What, bro? What's up, bro? Take a swing, bro. Right here, bro. Nice.
Easy enough to take him out with our Hunting Horn powers, and it's easy peasy. Next is using the Switch Axe. Since the Royal Ludroth is a huge sponge, and since the Swax does so much damage, utilizing the Wirebug Axe Swing really does major damage. I said damage multiple times. And like that, the Royal Ludroth is no more. Rampage quests. Now, I really like the concept of Rampage quests, but it's long. Since this is necessary to move forward, we need to complete the Rampage. The Charge Blade is our weapon, but since we don't even use it at all and we use more of those hunting installations, I would say the next quest really counts toward using the actual Charge Blade itself. And like that, Raytheon is down. Basarios and the Charge Blade. Should be a movie title, honestly. Now, one thing I have to clear up, the Basarios' new look does him justice. Oh, he looks so good. I love how his look is a pile of rocks, but actually has like this little heat part in his belly, so it makes it look like he has really cool fiery effects. With the Charge Blade, you really have to learn the combos, because the Charge Blade does so much damage once you learn those combos. I've actually used the Charge Blade in 4 Ultimate back in the day, so it's fairly easy, and even in World I did dabble in it a little bit as well. easy enough, and with the aid of Bareth, we're able to take him down. Now, spending some time in the training room with the Insect Glaive, I was able to confidently fly around in the air with the Insect Glaive. Breathing has been in every game since Monster Hunter was even a thing, so with my years of experience, we are able to take out the Flying Wyvern easy enough. Now, we are told Magnamalo is going to be our target for the urgent quests, and honestly, I am nervous. See, Magnamalo is a brute wyvern, and he really lives up to his name, since he is fast, and he has an explosive dash, and both his targeted tail jab attack and attacking with any of his claw attacks will cause me to cart anytime. Sadly, I was unable to upgrade my light bowgun completely, but I want to attempt the quest in my current state. Of course, we're able to fight him pretty valiantly with the light bowgun since I actually love using this weapon as a ranged weapon of my choice. It is probably my second best weapon. Of course, I was able to fight him off, but sadly we completed a bad reload time and I was struck down by Magnamalo's tail. Now, fighting him with our second cart, we're able to do more damage, but once again, we're comboed to death by him hitting us with his back leg and then his front claws while we're reloading. With our last cart, we're able to bring Magnamalo to a capturable level. When we're about to go set our trap, Raytheon decides to show her ugly mug and roar us in place and cause us to get hit by Magnamalo, causing us to fail the quest, and I have to have the new hate for the roar. I have new hate for the roar stuns after this. Now, afterwards, we're starting to upgrade our weapons, and since we have to live by the rule 2, we have to switch our weapon after each completed quest, taking down Roggy for some upgrades and monster parts easily. Using the bow, we're able to do major damage to Magnamalo, but we're still unable to take him down, since he can easily deal way more damage than we can at one little tail swipe, one little claw. Sadly, we just don't do enough damage against the brute, and he causes us to fail the quest. I am still haunted by that Raytheon roar. Using the bow, we take on Bareth and take him out easily for more upgrades. Once again, I'm not the best greatsword user, so I end up hunting Kezu for more monster parts for better upgrades, just because I want to have more monster parts and for future items we may need, so we go for Kezu instead. Going for the long sword, I make the Lagombi blade, and with the powers of the Beastly Bunny, we think we can take on Magnamalo. By the powers of the anime sword, we fail the quest since Magnamalo is too beastly for our longsword skills, so we take on Smaller Fry and take out the Great Baggy for his sword and shield instead. Now, using the sword and shield, we take on Magnamalo again, but he is too strong for our melee Blade Master skills, easily just sits on me, and quest failed. So, we fight to get 2 new dual blades, but fight to Tronodon instead for more new weapons to be built, since I really like using the dual blades and I kinda wanted to make sure I at least get a really good hunt in. At one point, we're going through a training montage of fighting each monster with each weapon and getting more and more familiar with each one. I'm not gonna say that I'm the best hunter in the world, but just gotta be the best I can be. Now, we go full circle and get to the point where we're able to finish the upgrades for our light bowgun that has burst, Pierce level 1 ammo for a rematch with Magnamalo. Now, this fight is a fight that shows all of our accumulated experience to fight Magnamalo from the past few weapons, so I do feel like I am more than ready to take on him, and that way we're using the light bowgun. Once I meet him, I am in the first area, we're able to deal a lot of damage, way more than before, and the best part of the upgrade is that our light bowgun has a larger mag size, which means we're able to reload less, and since that was our biggest problem before. Which means bad news for Magnamalo. Now it does not mean we are free of mistakes and we do get careless and he dive bombs us to death. One move I really hate from him is when he dashes from around the whole area and his power moves. If any of those hit me, I'm dead. Like that. We are taken out and in seconds. So the second card is used during one of those dashes. Apparently the Royal Ludra really thinks he can take on the Hell Beast for us to be able to get a huge amount of damage off and be able to get into a capturable state. And I do not waste 1 second from that. I go over there, place down my trap, throw down my trank bombs, and we beat Magdamalo to get into HR3. Once again, we get back, we are rewarded to get into HR3. Now, that was a tough fight, but it made me realize my item sets are the bigger importance than I thought. Using traps and items is probably your biggest flex in the game, honestly. So, for putting you to sleep, thank you for watching the video. Catch y'all later.